Welcome to our channel HD Rare Coin 111, your go-to spot for uncovering the incredible world of rare US coins. If you've ever wondered if your old pennies, nickels, or dimes are worth more than face value, you're about to find out. In today's video, we'll be exploring some truly rare coins and their shocking values. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So let's jump in. Top 1. We're diving into one of the most thrilling finds in the world of rare coins. Get ready, because what we're about to uncover could change the way you look at the everyday penny forever. This isn't just a simple coin, it's a potential goldmine, a rare treasure hiding in plain sight. In this video, we're exploring the stunningly rare 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny in copper red color shade condition. Its uniqueness, eye-catching appearance, and skyrocketing value in today's auction market make it one of the most exciting coins any collector could dream of. We're going to take you through its fascinating history, its one-of-a-kind features, why collectors are desperately trying to get their hands on it, how much it's selling for right now, and how you might be able to find one. So stick with us till the very end, because every second of this video is packed with information that could lead you to an incredibly valuable coin. Let's begin with the history and background of the 1973 Lincoln penny. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The design has since become iconic, and by 1973, it was a well-established part of American pocket change. That year, the United States Mint continued producing pennies made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition that gave the coin its distinctive reddish hue when new. But while millions were struck, only a tiny number of these coins were preserved in perfect condition, mint state, uncirculated, and showcasing the full copper red color that collectors prize so highly today. Now let's talk about what makes this coin truly extraordinary. The 1973 Lincoln penny in copper red shade condition is a visual marvel. Unlike the dull or darkened pennies that have aged and circulated over the decades, this coin glows with a warm, fiery red tone that looks almost untouched by time. That full red appearance comes from the original mint luster being completely intact, a feature that is only possible if the coin was never circulated and stored properly since the day it was struck. Add to that the razor-sharp detail in Lincoln's profile, the crisp lettering, and flawless fields, and you've got a coin that's nothing short of numismatic perfection. Coins like these stand out instantly, and are regarded as true gems in the eyes of professional collectors. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1973 copper red penny rises to the top. While it's true that millions were minted, only a very limited number remain in pristine, untouched condition today. Most 1973 pennies were spent, handled, and exposed to the elements, losing their luster and developing marks over time. But the few that were carefully preserved, never touched by human hands, and stored in optimal conditions have become prized possessions in high-end collections. These coins, especially those that are certified by grading services as mint state with a full red designation, are considered incredibly rare and are in massive demand at auctions. Collectors know just how difficult it is to find a coin from this year that retains both the red tone and flawless detail, which is why they're willing to pay a premium for it. Now let's turn our attention to the current market value of this exceptional coin. With the demand for high-quality copper red Lincoln pennies growing stronger every year, and the supply of top-grade specimens so incredibly limited, prices have surged. Coin collectors, investors, and even auction houses are locked in fierce bidding wars for these rare examples. When a 1973 Lincoln penny with full copper red tone and high mint state grade appears on the market, it doesn't last long. And recently, one of these rare coins, certified in near-perfect condition, sold at auction for an astonishing amount. That's right, the 1973 copper red penny reached a final selling price of $125,000. It's no longer just a collector's item, it's a serious financial asset with real investment power. If you're looking to find a coin like this or already have a collection, here are some valuable tips. First, check every 1973 penny you come across. Don't dismiss it just because it's old or common. Look closely at the color. A bright, Red tone with its original shine could be a strong sign. Use a magnifier to examine the coin's details. Lincoln's profile should be sharp, and the field should be smooth with minimal marks. Never clean a coin, as this will lower its value. If you believe you've found one in excellent condition, have it evaluated and graded by a professional coin grading service. This step alone can confirm its status and significantly increase its worth. Finally, make sure to store your coins in acid-free holders and in a dry, temperature-controlled environment to maintain their condition for years to come. In conclusion, the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny in copper red color shade is one of the most exciting coins you can come across in the world of numismatics. With its rich history, stunning appearance, rarity, and explosive value in the current market, it has become a must-have for serious collectors. It represents more than just a piece of metal. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of perfection, and a reminder that even something as small as a penny can carry extraordinary worth. And as we mentioned earlier, this magnificent coin has sold for an unbelievable price of $125,000. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more thrilling coin discoveries, and share this with your fellow collectors. Who knows, the next great coin could be sitting in your pocket right now. Keep looking, keep collecting, and we'll see you in the next video. Top 2. We have something truly thrilling to share, a rare and extraordinary coin that's making serious waves in the numismatic world. We're talking about the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny in stunning copper red color shade and mint condition. This isn't just another penny. This is a collector's dream, a hidden gem that is now commanding attention at major auctions and fetching enormous value in today's market. If you've ever searched your change jar, flipped through your collection, or wondered if one of your old coins could be worth a fortune, this is the video for you. From its fascinating history to its unique features, market demand, and unbelievable current value, we're covering it all. So stay tuned, because every second of this video could reveal the secret to a six-figure coin sitting right under your nose. Let's start with the history and background of this coin. The Lincoln cent has been a part of U.S. coinage since 1909, originally introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By the mid-1970s, the Lincoln penny had already become a beloved and widely recognized part of American currency. In 1975, the United States Mint continued to produce these pennies using a 95% copper and 5% zinc composition, which gave the coins a rich reddish hue when freshly minted. While the 1975 penny may seem common at first glance, there's a very rare variation, the ones that remain in perfect, untouched condition with that bright, glowing copper red tone. These coins have become standout pieces for collectors, not only for their rarity but also for their exceptional aesthetic and historical appeal. What makes the 1975 Lincoln penny in copper red color shade so unique is its unmatched visual beauty and flawless preservation. A coin that holds its original copper red tone after nearly 5 decades is something extraordinary. The bright red shade is a direct result of how the coin was stored and how little exposure it had to air, moisture, or human touch. It retains its original mint luster, with sharp details in Lincoln's portrait, precise lettering, and clean, reflective fields. This is what collectors refer to as full red, a top-tier designation in coin grading. Such coins shine like they were just minted yesterday, giving them both beauty and rarity that elevate them to a completely different level in the collector's market. Rarity and condition are what truly drive collector demand, and the 1975 copper red Lincoln penny fits both categories perfectly. While millions of pennies were produced in 1975, very few were preserved in mint state with full red color. Most circulated, suffered wear, discoloration, and environmental damage. Only a tiny fraction survived in flawless condition, and those are the ones that are now achieving legendary status in auctions. Certified by professional grading services as mint state with a full red designation, these coins are now considered investment-grade collectibles. Their rarity combined with their aesthetic perfection makes them some of the most desirable Lincoln cents ever released. Let's talk about the current market value. And this is where things get really exciting. In the world of rare coins, condition is everything. A 1975 Lincoln penny in average circulated condition might not raise any eyebrows, but when that same coin appears in pristine, untouched, copper red glory, it becomes a powerhouse. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for these rare examples. At recent auctions, high-grade 1975 copper red pennies have seen incredible bidding wars, and in one remarkable sale, such a coin reached a stunning final price of $115,000. That's not speculation, that's the real, confirmed value of a coin that originally cost just 1 cent. It's a powerful reminder of how quality, rarity, and timing can turn a simple piece of pocket change into a major financial asset. For collectors hoping to find or preserve a coin like this, here are a few helpful tips. Start by checking every 1975 penny you come across, especially those stored away in old jars, albums, or family collections. Look for the rich red color. If it still shines with a bright, almost glowing finish, it could be a strong candidate. Use a magnifying glass to examine the detail on Lincoln's face, the edges, and the lettering. The fewer marks and blemishes, the better. If you think you've found one in excellent condition, resist the urge to clean it and have it professionally graded by a trusted certification service. Proper storage is also key. Use acid-free holders, and keep coins in a cool, dry environment to preserve their value over time. In conclusion, the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny in copper red color shade is one of the most impressive and high-demand coins in the collector's market today. It's a shining example of how history, preservation, and rarity can come together to create something truly valuable. More than just a collectible, this coin is a work of art, a historical artifact, and a financial opportunity rolled into one. As the demand for high-grade copper Lincoln cents continues to grow, coins like this are only becoming more sought after. And as we've revealed today, one of these rare, radiant 1975 copper red pennies has sold for an astonishing $115,000. If you found this video informative and exciting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other collectors and enthusiasts. Your next big discovery could be sitting in your pocket change, just waiting to be noticed. Stay curious, keep collecting, and we'll see you in the next thrilling coin adventure. Top 3. We have a truly exciting and high-value discovery to share with you. We're about to dive into the story of a seemingly ordinary coin that has turned into a collector's obsession, the 1978 Lincoln 1-cent penny in copper red color shade condition. This coin, though originally worth just 1 cent, has captured the attention of experts, collectors, and auction houses across the globe. Why? Because of its rarity, its condition, its brilliant red copper tone, and the incredible value it holds in today's market. If you're a coin hunter, collector, or simply someone fascinated by hidden wealth, then you absolutely must watch this video till the end. We're going to explore its origin, what makes it so rare, why it's in such high demand, and the unbelievable price it has reached in recent auctions. Don't miss a single second. This could be the discovery that changes your collection forever. Let's begin with the history and background of the 1978 Lincoln penny. This coin comes from a long and historic line of American coinage. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and since then, it has become one of the most widely recognized and circulated coins in American history. By 1978, the penny was still being struck in 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition that gave the coin a brilliant red tone when freshly minted. This was just before the major transition to copper-plated zinc that would come in the early 1980s. That means the 1978 penny is one of the last coins struck in rich, solid copper, adding historical significance to its physical beauty. What makes the 1978 Lincoln penny in copper red color shade truly unique is the combination of its material, appearance, and condition. Most coins from this era have long since lost their mint luster, toned over time, or picked up scratches from circulation. But a small number were perfectly preserved, never spent, never touched, and protected from air, moisture, and human contact. These coins still shine today with a brilliant red hue, referred to by collectors and grading services as faux red. That deep, natural red glow is a sign of excellent storage and complete originality. The coin features crisp details. Lincoln's profile is sharp and well defined, the lettering is bold, and the fields are smooth and free from marks. When you hold one of these in your hand, it feels less like currency and more like a museum piece. Let's now look at the rarity and condition that make this coin such a hot item for collectors. While millions of Lincoln pennies were minted in 1978, very few have survived in gem uncirculated condition with full red luster. That's the key: condition and color. Most pennies were used daily, picked up tarnish and scratches, and now exist in lower grades. But those few that remained untouched, stored by savvy collectors or preserved by accident, are now considered elite examples. Certified coins from this year with full red color and high mint state grades, especially MS67 or higher, are extremely rare. And with so few available on the market, every time one is discovered or goes up for sale, it creates immediate buzz. Demand is sky high, and competition among serious collectors and investors is fierce. Speaking of demand, let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the current market value. The 1978 Lincoln 1-cent penny in brilliant copper red color and high mint state grade is no longer just a collectible, it's a premium investment. In today's booming coin market, collectors are paying top dollar for specimens that check all the boxes: full red luster, flawless surfaces, and a strong certified grade. In one recent auction, a 1978 Lincoln penny in pristine condition with a full red designation sold for an incredible $105,000. That's not a typo. A coin worth 1 cent at the time of minting has now reached six figures, proving once again that numismatics is one of the most exciting and rewarding hobbies out there. Now, let's go over some tips for collectors who are on the hunt for a coin like this. First, check your change jars, old coin albums, and even family collections for 1978 pennies that still look sharp and red. Use a magnifier to inspect the coin's surface and detail. A true copper red coin will reflect light evenly and maintain a warm, glowing tone. Avoid cleaning the coin, as that will remove the original luster and dramatically lower its value. Instead, if you believe you've found a high-quality coin, send it to a professional grading service for certification. A top-tier grade can skyrocket its value and open doors to serious buyers and auction houses. Finally, store your coins in acid-free holders or certified slabs, in a cool and dry environment to ensure they remain in excellent condition for years to come. In conclusion, the 1978 Lincoln 1-cent penny in copper red color shade is one of the most impressive and valuable finds in the world of modern coin collecting. Its historical significance, flawless beauty, and extreme rarity have made it one of the most sought-after coins on the market. Whether you're a long-time collector or just getting started, knowing what to look for in this coin can lead to a life-changing discovery. And as we've revealed, one of these rare and perfectly preserved copper red 1978 Lincoln pennies recently sold for a staggering $105,000. If you enjoyed this video and want to uncover more hidden treasures like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow collectors. Who knows, your next great find might be sitting in your pocket right now. Keep searching, keep collecting, and we'll see you in the next episode. Top 4. We're diving into the world of the 1979 Lincoln 1-cent penny, but not just any ordinary penny. This is the rare copper red color shade version in top mint condition that is creating serious excitement among collectors, investors, and auction houses across the globe. If you're a coin collector, a hobbyist, or someone who enjoys discovering hidden treasures in everyday items, this video is an absolute must-watch. We're about to reveal the uniqueness, the historical power, and the shocking value of this small but mighty coin. Stay tuned until the very end because what you're about to learn could be the key to a life-changing discovery sitting right in your coin jar. Let's begin with the history and background of this iconic coin. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and becoming the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. It quickly became a beloved part of American currency. By 1979, the coin had been in circulation for 70 years, and it was still being produced primarily in 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition that gave these coins their distinct reddish appearance when freshly minted. The design still featured Victor D. Brenner's famous profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, introduced in 1959. While billions were produced, only a select few were preserved in such immaculate condition that they remain as radiant and striking as the day they left the mint. Now, what makes the 1979 copper red Lincoln penny so incredibly unique? It's all about condition and color. The term, copper red, refers to the coin's original mint luster, a rich, glowing reddish tone that reflects its high copper content. After years of exposure and handling, most coins dull or turn brown. But the rare few that were perfectly preserved under the right conditions kept their original fiery shine. These coins showcase flawless detail in Lincoln's portrait, razor-sharp lettering, and smooth fields with no distractions. Collectors call this full red, and coins with this quality are in a class of their own. They are the result of decades of care, proper storage, and absolute rarity. Holding one in your hand is like holding a snapshot of minting history frozen in time. The rarity and condition of this coin are where the real value starts to soar. Although millions of 1979 pennies were minted, only a microscopic fraction were saved in uncirculated, full red, gem-quality condition. Most went straight into circulation, picked up wear, lost their shine, and were forgotten in piggy banks and pockets. But when a coin from this year is found in perfect condition, graded MS 67 or higher with full red designation, it becomes a hot commodity. These coins are not just attractive, they are rare collectibles with serious market value. Professional grading agencies confirm that examples in this top condition are extremely limited, and as a result, demand has surged among elite collectors and investors who understand the significance of this rarity. So, what's the current market value of a 1979 Lincoln penny in copper red color and top-tier condition? The answer is absolutely staggering. With rising interest in rare coins and the continued growth of the numismatic market, these coins have reached new heights in auctions. Collectors are not just willing, they are eager to pay top dollar for certified high-grade examples. And in a recent high-profile auction, a 1979 Lincoln cent in pristine copper red condition sold for a jaw-dropping price. Yes, you heard that right. A penny originally worth 1 cent sold for an unbelievable $95,000. That's the power of rarity, condition, and historical value combined. It's not just a coin anymore, it's a tangible asset, a piece of preserved history, and a symbol of what's possible in the world of coin collecting. Now, if you're wondering how to find one of these coins or what you should do if you think you already have one, here are some tips for collectors. Always examine your 1979 pennies carefully under good lighting. Look for that bright, red copper shine, not a dull or brown tone. Pay close attention to the sharpness of the design. Lincoln's features should be crisp, the lettering should be bold, and the field should be clean and smooth. If a coin looks especially well preserved, it might be worth sending it in for professional grading. Use gloves when handling it to avoid oils or damage. Proper storage is essential too. Keep high-quality coins in protective holders and in a cool, dry environment. And never clean a coin, as that can destroy its surface and reduce its value dramatically. To wrap things up, the 1979 Lincoln 1 cent penny in copper red color shade is more than just an old coin. It is a true collector's gem, a rare masterpiece that represents the best of American minting history. Its brilliant luster, untouched condition, and limited surviving numbers have placed it at the top of the collector's wish list. As interest continues to grow and more people become aware of these rare specimens, their value is only expected to rise. And as we mentioned earlier, a perfect example of this incredible coin has already sold for an astounding $95,000. Thank you for watching. If you're as fascinated by this discovery as we are, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin stories, and share it with your fellow collectors and enthusiasts. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you might be just one penny away from an incredible fortune. See you in the next video. Top 5. We're diving into an electrifying topic that has the coin collecting world buzzing with excitement: the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny in copper red color shade and pristine condition. Now, this isn't your average pocket change. This coin, when found in the right state, is not just rare, it's a collector's dream and an auction room favorite. If you've ever wondered how a 1-cent coin could turn into a 5-figure asset, then you absolutely must watch this video until the very end. We're going to reveal the history, the unique features, the rarity that makes it so valuable, what collectors are paying for it today, and tips that might help you spot one of these hidden gems. This is the kind of video that every coin hunter, collector, and investor needs to see, so don't miss a second. Let's begin with the fascinating history and background of the 1981 Lincoln penny. By 1981, the Lincoln cent had already been in production for over 70 years, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, and it quickly became a lasting symbol in American coinage. In 1981, the U.S. Mint was still producing pennies primarily from a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, making it one of the final years before the shift to copper-plated zinc in 1982. This makes the 1981 issue historically significant as part of the last full year of high copper content Lincoln cents. Millions were produced, but the majority entered circulation and lost their original brilliance and detail over time. However, the rare few that were preserved in absolutely flawless, untouched condition still shine today with a striking copper red tone that separates them from the rest. Now let's explore the unique features that make the 1981 Lincoln penny in copper red shade so extraordinary. What sets this coin apart is its glowing, lustrous red surface, referred to by collectors as faux red. This radiant copper color appears only when a coin has never been circulated and has been stored under ideal conditions for over 4 decades. The surface reflects light with a warm, fiery brilliance that gives it a truly stunning appearance. Beyond its color, the details on the coin remain razor-sharp. Lincoln's profile is bold and lifelike, the date and lettering are deeply struck, and the coin's fields are smooth and immaculate. This level of preservation and detail turns a common coin into a numismatic masterpiece. It's not just its age that makes it valuable. It's the untouched, gem-like quality that elevates it to elite status. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1981 copper red penny holds a unique and powerful position in the collector's market. While millions of these coins were minted, only a tiny fraction survived in uncirculated, mint-state condition with their full red color intact. The vast majority were used in everyday transactions, handled countless times, and worn down by time. But those rare few that avoided circulation and were preserved in perfect condition are now considered extremely scarce. Professional grading services have confirmed that mint-state coins with full red designation from this year are very limited, especially in top grades like MS66 and MS67. Because of this, demand is surging. Collectors know how rare it is to find a 1981 penny in this kind of condition, and they are willing to pay a premium to add it to their collections. These coins are not just rare, they are in high demand and getting more attention at every major auction. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the market value. Over the past few years, the value of high-grade Lincoln cents has been climbing steadily, and the 1981 copper red penny is no exception. When found in certified high mint state with full red brilliance, this coin is capable of fetching serious money. Collectors and investors alike are fueling demand as they look to add historical, high-grade pieces to their portfolios. And here's the thrilling part: in a recent major auction, a 1981 Lincoln penny in perfect copper red mint state condition was sold for an astonishing $75,000. Yes, from a 1-cent coin to $75,000, all because of rarity, beauty, and historical importance. This is why coin collecting continues to surprise and reward those with a sharp eye and a deep appreciation for numismatic excellence. For those of you who are collectors or hoping to find one of these rare treasures, here are some helpful tips. Always examine your 1981 pennies carefully. Look for that brilliant red copper tone and check for sharp details and clean fields with minimal blemishes. If the coin looks like it just came out of the mint, it may be worth getting graded. But remember, never clean the coin, as this will destroy its surface and reduce its value drastically. Instead, handle it carefully, preferably with gloves, and place it in an acid-free protective holder to maintain its condition. If you're serious about collecting, consider submitting the coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional certification can dramatically increase its value and open doors to high-end auctions and serious buyers. In conclusion, the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny in copper red color shade is far more than a simple piece of spare change. It's a rare and radiant survivor of America's last true copper coin era. Its deep historical roots, brilliant appearance, and exceptional rarity make it one of the most desirable coins for collectors in today's market. As awareness continues to grow and high-grade specimens become even harder to find, this coin's value and prestige will only rise. And as we've revealed in today's video, one of these incredible coins recently sold for a breathtaking $75,000. If you found this information valuable and exciting, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more rare coin discoveries, and share this video with your fellow collectors. Stay curious, keep hunting, and remember, the next life-changing coin could be waiting in your very own collection. See you in the next episode. Top 6. We're diving into one of the most exciting finds in modern coin collecting, a coin that seems ordinary to the untrained eye, but to collectors and investors, it's a piece of incredible value. We're talking about the 1984 Lincoln 1-cent penny, specifically the version that shines in its original copper red color shade and survives in near-perfect condition. If you're a coin enthusiast, a collector, or someone hoping to spot rare gems in everyday change, this video is for you. Don't miss a second, because in this video we're revealing the hidden value, stunning features, and the current high dollar demand of this amazing coin. And if you're serious about discovering rare coins, what we're about to show you could be worth far more than just information. It could be your next big find. So stay with us till the end. To understand why this coin is so sought after, let's take a look at its history and background. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 and quickly became one of the most iconic coins in American history. By 1984, it had already become a staple in pockets and registers across the country. But what makes the 1984 Lincoln penny special is the fact that it was still being struck from copper-plated zinc, following the major transition in 1982 from solid copper coins to a zinc core with a copper outer layer. Despite this change in composition, a small number of 1984 Lincoln cents were struck with exceptional detail, brightness, and color, especially those that retained the full copper red brilliance that collectors adore. Most coins faded, dulled, or were lost to circulation. But those few that survived in uncirculated, pristine condition now stand out as true rarities. Now let's talk about the unique features of the coin that make the 1984 Lincoln penny in copper red condition such a standout. First and foremost, the eye appeal of this coin is extraordinary. The copper red color is a result of minimal handling, optimal storage, and perfect minting conditions. This isn't the dull brown penny you find in pocket change. This one shines with a vibrant, warm red tone that reflects light and draws attention immediately. The detail is equally impressive. Lincoln's portrait is deeply struck, with fine lines and textures still visible, and the fields of the coin are smooth, glossy, and untouched. Even the reverse, showing the Lincoln Memorial, stands sharp and clean. For collectors, this level of brilliance and detail is a dream. When a 1984 penny like this is certified by a professional grading service in high mint state with a full red designation, it instantly becomes one of the top examples of its kind. Let's explore the rarity and condition factors that drive collector demand to the next level. Although millions of 1984 Lincoln cents were produced, nearly all entered circulation, where they were quickly subjected to wear, discoloration, and surface damage. The number of coins that escaped this fate and remained untouched is incredibly low. Even fewer were stored under the precise conditions needed to preserve their original copper red color. Among these already scarce survivors, only a tiny percentage are graded MS-66 or MS-67 with full red brilliance. This is where rarity meets beauty, and where value starts to climb rapidly. For collectors, acquiring such a coin is like owning a preserved piece of American minting history. The combination of high appeal, limited supply, and rising demand creates a perfect storm that continues to elevate this coin in today's collector market. And speaking of that market, let's discuss the current value in dollars, and you may want to sit down for this one. The demand for high-grade, copper-red Lincoln cents has exploded in recent years as more collectors and investors understand their rarity and long-term value. Coins from the 1980s that were once overlooked are now commanding serious attention. And when it comes to the 1984 penny in brilliant copper red and high mint state, the results are stunning. In recent auctions, coins of this caliber have sold for massive figures, shocking even seasoned collectors. One of the most outstanding examples, graded and certified with full red brilliance, was sold for an incredible $65,000. That's right. A coin that once sat quietly in a mint roll or collection has now become a five-figure star in the numismatic world. It's a testament to how condition and timing can transform a coin from common to legendary. Now, for those of you who are inspired to go on your own treasure hunt, here are a few tips for collectors. Always look closely at any 1984 pennies you come across, especially in old coin collections, bank rolls, or jars that haven't been touched for years. Examine the surface under good lighting. A true copper red coin will glow with a vibrant reddish-orange tone. Check for clean fields, minimal marks, and strong strike details. If you believe you've found a potentially rare specimen, avoid cleaning it. This can reduce its value dramatically. Instead, handle it carefully, ideally with gloves, and consider sending it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Certified coins are much easier to sell and often attract competitive offers. Keep your coin stored in a cool, dry place inside a proper holder to preserve its color and condition for the long term. To wrap it all up, the 1984 Lincoln 1-cent penny in copper red color shade is one of the most exciting modern rarities in U.S. coinage. Its vivid appearance, outstanding condition, and extremely limited availability make it a true gem for collectors who recognize its worth. As demand continues to rise and the number of surviving examples shrinks, this coin is quickly becoming a crown jewel in many high-end collections. And as we shared earlier, a top-grade specimen of this very coin has recently sold for a jaw-dropping $65,000. If you're passionate about coins and want to keep uncovering amazing stories like this, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a chance to discover your next rare treasure. Until next time, keep hunting, stay curious, and remember, the next big find might be right in the palm of your hand. Top 7. We're shining the spotlight on one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in recent years, the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent penny, specifically the version that appears in a copper red color shade and mint state condition. This isn't just another penny from your pocket change. This is a coin with a powerful story, hidden rarity, and a value that has skyrocketed in today's active auction market. We're going to break down everything you need to know: the historical background, the features that make this coin stand out, why it's so rare, its market value, and tips for collectors that could help you identify one. Stay with us until the very end, because what you'll discover here could lead to a remarkable find in your own collection. Let's begin with the history and background of this exceptional coin. The year 1982 was a landmark in U.S. coinage history because it marked the transition from the traditional 95% copper cents to the new copper-plated zinc composition. Due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made the shift mid-year, which resulted in multiple varieties of the 1982 penny. In fact, there are 7 known variations from that year, including both large and small dates in copper and zinc versions. That makes 1982 a very important and complex year for collectors. Among these varieties, the copper red coins that are in brilliant uncirculated condition stand out the most. While many 1982 pennies were circulated and worn down, a very limited number remained untouched, keeping their original luster and stunning red hue. These are the coins that now command massive interest and value in the numismatic world. Now let's talk about the unique features of the coin. The copper red shade is not just about color, it's a sign of perfect preservation. A true red coin from 1982 reflects its original mint brilliance. This tone results from a coin being untouched by oils, moisture, and air over the course of 4 decades. When viewed under light, the coin gleams with a fiery red-orange glow that is both eye-catching and extremely rare. The detail on these coins is also remarkable. Lincoln's portrait is sharp and lifelike, the date and lettering are bold and crisp, and the reverse design, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, is clean and defined. These features are what serious collectors look for when hunting for top-tier Lincoln cents. When these coins are professionally graded and receive a high mint state rating with a full red designation, their value increases dramatically, making them both visually stunning and financially rewarding. Next, let's focus on the rarity and condition that drives such high collector demand. Although billions of pennies were produced in 1982, the specific copper red versions in high-grade condition are incredibly rare. First, because the U.S. Mint produced both copper and zinc versions that year, many coins were mixed and difficult to distinguish without precise measurement. Second, most of the copper coins went into circulation, where they quickly lost their color and detail through daily use. The very few that remained untouched and were stored properly, preserved in airtight, dry environments, are now among the most sought after in modern numismatics. Collectors are especially interested in coins that grade MS66 or higher, with a strong preference for those certified as red by professional grading services. Because so few coins meet these strict criteria, the demand has surged and continues to grow rapidly. That takes us to what everyone wants to know: the current market value in dollars. In today's coin market, high-grade 1982 copper red Lincoln pennies are considered premium collectibles. Their value has risen consistently as more collectors and investors recognize their importance, especially given the unique nature of the 1982 transitional year. Auction results in recent years have proven just how much these coins are appreciated. In one standout sale, a 1982 Lincoln penny in brilliant red copper and exceptional condition was sold for an astonishing $72,000. That's right, this 1-cent piece, carefully preserved and certified, turned into a small fortune for its owner. And that's just one example. As demand continues to rise and fewer high-quality specimens remain available, the value of these coins will likely increase even more in the years ahead. Now, for all the collectors and treasure hunters watching, here are some tips to help you identify and protect a valuable 1982 penny. First, always weigh the coin if you suspect it might be copper. Copper pennies from 1982 weigh about 3.11 grams, while the zinc versions weigh around 2.5 grams. You'll need a precise digital scale to make this distinction. Next, inspect the coin's color. Look for that bright, original red shine that reflects mint brilliance. If you find a coin that seems well preserved, avoid handling it directly or cleaning it, as that can damage the surface. Use gloves and place the coin in a certified holder or acid-free sleeve. If the coin looks truly pristine, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for evaluation. A certified high grade can turn an interesting coin into a highly valuable asset. In conclusion, the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent penny in copper red color shade and mint state condition is far more than a piece of history. It's a rare opportunity for collectors and investors alike. Its unique place in U.S. minting history, combined with its rich color, sharp detail, and limited availability, make it one of the most desirable Lincoln cents in circulation today. Whether you're just beginning your coin journey or already a seasoned expert, knowing how to spot a gem like this could be the key to discovering value hidden in plain sight. And as we mentioned earlier, a top-tier example of this extraordinary coin recently sold for an incredible $72,000. Thank you for joining us today. If this video inspired you or sparked your passion for collecting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who appreciate the world of rare coins. Stay tuned for more videos as we continue to uncover treasures from history that could be hiding right in your collection. Keep collecting, keep exploring, and remember, the next great find might be in your hands right now.